Please rise. I pledge allegiance. United States. Seat it.
At this time, we would like to ask for citizens' input on agenda items only.
Anyone?
Okay, hearing none, a motion is needed to approve and dispense with the reading of the minutes of the Commissioners' public meeting held on Tuesday, August 2nd, 2022.
So moved.
Second.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion's carried.
A motion is needed to pay all county and liquid fuels payrolls as submitted by the Human Resource Office for payroll number 16 in the amount of $713,834.02 and payroll number 17 in the amount of $716,871.85.
So moved.
Second.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to pay all county and liquid fuels bills as submitted by the county controller in the amount of $6,957,929.65.
So moved.
Second.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Under announcements, a work session will be held on Tuesday, September 20th, 2022, beginning at 10 a.m. in the Commissioners' Conference Room. The next regular public meeting will be held on Tuesday, October 4th, 2022, at 1 p.m. in the Public Meeting Room at the Administration Center located at 399 Stadium Drive in Sunbury. A public meeting will be held on Thursday, September 22nd, 2022 at 9 a.m. via Zoom to review the proposed 2022 to 2023 budget plan for the Northumberland County Area on Aging. A public hearing will be held on Thursday, October 6th and Friday, October 7th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. of the assessment appeal hearings in the Commissioners' Public Meeting Room, Northumberland County Administration Building at 399 Stadium Drive, Sunbury, PA 17801. The Northumberland County Courthouse, Administration Center, and related county facilities will be closed on Monday, October 10, 2022, in observation of Columbus Day. The Black Shack Anthracite Corporation has notified the Commissioners of the corporation's intent to extend the term of their lease with the County of Northumberland through December 31, 2023, as per Section 9 of the lease. The County of Northumberland, on behalf of the Weatherization Department, announces that it did not receive any bid submissions for weatherization contractors prior to the September 1, 2022 deadline. A request for bids will be re-advertised. A motion is needed to approve the employee status sheet list of new hires, individuals no longer employed, promotions, demotions, and transfers as item number 1 through 17.
So moved.
Second.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion's carried.
A motion is needed for the Commissioners to sign the tax equalization voucher for transfers of real estate for the month of July 2022 as submitted by the Assessment Office.
So moved.
Second.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Motion is needed to approve the following reports, which include the coal royalty report as submitted by the county engineer. The Tax Claims Bureau reported a total of $690,332.58 collected in taxes for the period of July 27, 2022 through August 29, 2022. The monthly fiscal status reports for the month of July 2022 as submitted by the Weatherization Department, the LIHEAP C&T Furnace Report, the LIHEAP ARPA Cooling Report, and the LIHEAP ARPA Cumulative Report.
So moved.
Second.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Motion is needed to ratify the approval of the grant application on behalf of the Board of Elections available through the Pennsylvania Department of Community and Economic Development, known as 2022 Election Integrity Grant Program for $298,551.81.
So moved.
Second.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Motion is needed authorizing permission to advertise the following. The assessment appeals hearing will be held on Thursday, October 6th and Friday, October 7th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. in the Commissioners' Public Meeting Room, Northumberland County Administration Building, 399 Stadium Drive, Sunbury, PA 17801. And there will be a public hearing for the 2022-2023 budget plan for the Northumberland County Area Agency on Aging, Thursday, September 22nd, 2022 at 9 a.m. due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The hearing will be held virtually utilizing Zoom or in person at the Northumberland County Area Agency on Aging Office Complex located at 322 North 2nd Street, Sunbury, PA 17801. The connection information is listed below.
So moved.
Second.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to ratify the approval for the Northumberland County Public Safety 911 Department to utilize the CoStarz vendors McCreary HVAC Inc., Northumberland, PA, to remove a barred wall hung unit, provide and install a new barred 36K BTU AC unit with 5 kilowatts of electric heat for a cost of $12,500 at the Lewis 4 site.
So moved.
Second.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
The chairman will recognize the controller for a report on the bid opening held on Tuesday, September 6, 2022, at 11 a.m. in the Administration Center for the structure raising at 463 Redmond Acres Road, Point Township, Northumberland County, for the Northumberland County Engineering Department.
Northumberland County received one bid for these services this morning, and I'll turn the microphone back over to Nathan. To elaborate on that, I guess I don't know if the commissioners are ready to act on that bid.
Can you say what the amount of the bid was?
I do not have that.
Okay, I think it was something like that. So I think in regard to number 15, there's going to be a motion rather than to take it. We want to table the matter for further review as per the direction of the county engineer.
So instead of awarding, we're going to table it.
Yes, I think you should.
That's
At the
what we should-
recommendation of the engineer, he asked that you make a motion and table this.
So I'll make a motion to table number 15.
I'll second that.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries, and it's tabled.
Okay, a motion is needed to award the bid for HVAC subcontractor for the Northumberland County Weatherization Program to LTS Plumbing and Heating Incorporated, Paxinus, PA, the lowest bidder.
So moved.
Second.
The question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
A motion is needed to ratify the approval of the grant agreement between the Northumberland County Commissioners on behalf of the Weatherization Department and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania Department of Community and Economic Development for weatherization assistance for the Low Income Persons Program, contract number C000082804.
So moved.
Second.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
A motion is needed to approve the PCCD grant agreement between the Northumberland County Commissioners on behalf of the Juvenile Court for Victims of Juvenile Offenders, VOJO, in the amount of $62,192 for the period of January 1st, 2023 to December 31st, 2024.
So moved.
Second.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
A motion is needed to approve change order G-13 in the amount of $31,283.28 for brownstone curb repairs and install new foundations at the courthouse.
So moved.
Second.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to approve the professional services agreement with CEDACOG to provide Community Development Block Grant CDBG administrative assistance to the County of Northumberland for fiscal year 2021 for a total of $105,960.
So moved.
Second.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to approve the professional services agreement with CEDACOG to apply for competitive community development block grant CDBG funds on behalf of the County of Northumberland for fiscal year 2021 competitive awards.
So moved.
Second.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to accept the resignation of Tressa Downs from the Northumberland County Area Agency on Aging Advisory Board.
Moved.
Second.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to appoint the following individuals to the Northumberland County Area Agency on Aging Advisory Board for the term beginning immediately to 12/31/2023. Stacy Snyder to fill the unexpired term of Gail Zaylor, Mary Rose McCarthy to fill the unexpired term of Tressa Downs, and Martha Milbrandt to fill the unexpired term of Mayor Ed Nelson.
So moved.
Second.
Question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to approve the coal land lease between the County of Northumberland and Pete Shingara Jr. for strip mine operation C-802 in all veins located on the John Brady A. Alexander B. Lewis tract containing approximately 94.36 acres situated in the township of Cole.
So moved.
Second.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to approve the coal land lease between the County of Northumberland and Pete Shingara Jr. for strip mine operation M-574 in all veins located on the McIntyre Lands Tract containing approximately 39.42 acres situated in the township of Mount Carmel.
Moved.
On
Second.
the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to adopt the following budget amendments.
So moved.
Second.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And a motion is needed to approve the following proclamations and awards.
Moved.
Second.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
A motion is needed authorizing travel requests and attendance at the following workshop seminars as in accordance with the county's personnel manual travel reimbursement policy as listed in the public meeting agenda.
So moved.
Second.
On the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Mr. Garrigan, Solicitor's Report.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Motion to adopt Resolution R51-22 of agreements, amendments, revisions, grants, leases, and reports between the Northumberland County Commissioners on behalf of the Human, Senior, and Social Services and the named service providers as listed, numbers 1 through 47. The above agreements, amendments, revisions, grants, leases, and reports are not with county employees, nor does their organizational contract list county employees as principals in their corporation or on their board of directors, with the exception of contracts with CSO, as Controller Grayson and District Attorney Matt Levitch are members of the CSO board.
So moved.
Second.
Question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Is that
This
it?
time, we'd like to ask for any old business.
Frank, that was easy.
Let's-
We have Linda. This is going to be a record.
Commissioners and public, I would just like to take a minute to talk to you all about the 2022 CDBG application. You approved all the projects for this at your July meeting. I just held a publicized CDBG final public hearing at 11:45 here, and no one attended, which is not unusual, but I'm just keeping you in the loop. The resolution to apply is the last thing we'll need from you. That's a signature that gives Chairman Chickatano the right to sign all the CDBG application papers officially on behalf of the county. That was publicized to be on the agenda for this meeting, but however, I was not in the office and missed that. We can do it in October. Your meeting is in the first week of October, and the application is due to DCD by October 28th, so we will be fine there. But I did just want to come and make sure that no one has any questions about the CDBG, or if anyone here in the public meeting get a chance to for any questions at all. Thank you.
Linda?
And at this point, we would like to entertain any other new business.
I have one point of new business. It was brought up at the CJAB meeting. First, I want to thank everybody that was in attendance for that. It's been a long time since all members of court administration, county administration, and like-minded departments got together. One of the issues that was brought to my attention was that the court wants to utilize their own mail room, mail services, and so forth. I'm in agreement with that, and the chief clerk took notes on that request, and I just would like this board to entertain moving in that direction and maybe taking a look at some contracts for the postage for initiating that and turning that over to the court. So do you have the emails, or could you tell us just in general?
So we have an email chain. The court administrator and president judge had requested the use of a mail machine, largely because the court has such a high volume of mail that's going out. They wanted to move it internally to keep things from being lost in translation over to the building and just keep the volume under control. So they had, President Judge Saylor had initiated the conversation and pushed to have their own mail machine in the courthouse. We've since worked out some details. The court administrator agreed to keep it in their own internal office to make sure levels of accountability are followed, to make sure that everything's being tracked properly and receipted. And then this should really help just get the court mail out on time, in their opinion.
And this basically is a month-to-month lease for the machine. The postages would be normally paid anyway, so it's just a matter of an additional cost to have a machine in the courthouse so that they can handle their own mail, and we don't have to have the transportation over into this building and people saying it's late and this and that. This way, it will all be on time and handled by the office over there and not with us anymore.
One of my suggestions is that I believe these mailing machines, the postage machines, they're already at the MDJ's offices throughout the county. So our district court offices are using them. So the idea would be maybe we would just add one more machine that we would then have located in the court administration office. Now, we don't know the details of that yet, but I'd like to move in that direction, take a look at whatever that contract is. Maybe Kevin O'Hearn can get us a copy of that contract and what it would cost. I take it maybe this would be coming out of the court's budget. Court's budget? Yeah. And I advocate for that. It's less money than us hiring somebody to be extra to dealing with this mail solution here, because often the court runs up to the wire, right? The end of the day where we post things. Whereas people here in the administration building are sort of getting ready to leave for the day. They need to get things out to make them timely, to make them legal. So I think that we should move in that direction.
I think probably, Chris, wouldn't the cost be the same as what we're leasing the other machines for? Pretty much.
Our current leases on the machines, I don't know if every one in this,
Henry?
for the whole human
Well,
service company.
right, this magistrate uses the one in this building, right.
And I think the lease on them is 3,300.
For the year.
Total?
For the year, yeah.
For total,
Total for the year.
okay.
But then they still have to pay to get postage put on each machine. So where your postage on this machine here in this building, for example, will go down because you're going to be using another machine. So really your cost right up in this.
Chris, does it generate a report, like which one comes out of this office? Like how much postage they're running through each office so that we can keep track?
Certainly. So there's going to have to be someone who has to be trained on that machine. Code box of and this have to have somebody competent enough to understand that system. Each department is paying mail that you charge for accurately.
Commissioner, if I can have one thing, the court administrator, Kevin, had said that one of his employees that is willing to work on this has used the mail machines before and is familiar with those accounting numbers, but I know that some of us that are trained on the mail have offered to train them and make sure the accountability is there too.
See?
And Chris, since we already have two, I think they're having a special. If you lease two, you get one free, so check in there.
We'll check into that.
All right.
Good luck with that one.
So, is that it?
So at this time, is there any other public input?
Just something I'd like to remind people, we passed two things with weatherization today, and I think it's important because of this winter, and I think we mentioned it at another meeting, is, with the price of oil and different things, I'm really concerned about senior citizens. And if they meet guidelines, there's things in the weatherization this year as far as cleaning their HVAC systems and repairing their HVAC systems. I don't think right now it is putting inverters or anything in yet. I think the state's still working on those kinds of things. But I would recommend that anyone that might qualify, especially the senior citizens, before the winter comes, they might contact our weatherization office and see if there's any applications that they could fill out that might be able to help them for this winter.
And I just want to follow up, maybe the press could put this in the story somewhere. I oversee weatherization, and we are desperately seeking workers. Our weatherization department did such a fine job that the state decided to give them more money. And of course, if we don't have the bodies to spend down the money, that wouldn't be good. So exactly what Mr. Shikisano said is there's going to be a need, which is also going to be a need for more staff, so. Openings? I think there's 2 openings. I think it's listed on our webpage.
Anyone else? Okay, thank you. Meeting's adjourned.